You doing the intro? I'm doing the intro. What we doing?
You tuned in to the Black Man Can't Jump podcast.
Not yet. My bad.
You tuned in to the Black Man Can't Jump podcast, hottest podcast in the universe. We here live, full effect. Fly Kid Nick, for reals. Welcome back. How you been?
Man, I'm black as hell, living well.
You know, that's probably the best way to do it though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How you doing?
When you hop in your car and you see 123 degrees, it kind of just sets into your mental what type of day it's gonna be. So this episode, for every time you see us drinking some water, like, take a note.
So, it's free agency, and
It's crazy.
there's a lot going on and more going on in the background. So,
I mean, should we talk about the stuff that doesn't matter, or should we talk about the stuff that matters, like Lakers?
we can start with the Lakers.
I mean,
The Lakers picked up Gabe Vincent. You guys released Dennis Schroeder.
I got you, sir. Because it's not gonna sound. See, he's a Denver fan, so it's not gonna sound.
I'm not a Denver fan. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan.
I apologize.
But my favorite player plays
Is
for the
for the
Nuggets.
Nuggets, okay.
Yeah.
So Los Angeles, we back in the building. Hey, get out your gear. I done pulled out my hat. I'm finna iron press the shirt. So first and foremost, D'Angelo Russell. What was that? 3 years? No, 2 years, $37 million. I mean, obviously he's a vet. They only gave him that money because he was showing some promise in the regular season. We know what happened in the playoffs because Denver got big ass guards, so there's nothing you can really do about that. But you had said this, Taurean Prince, 1 year, 4.5.
That was the sleeper pickup. I think between Taurean Prince and Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes?
Yeah.
They got him too?
Pelicans.
He was still in the league?
Yeah.
Bro, he was buried. I ain't seen him in a minute. He must have been hurt. Or he just can't play along with Zion. There's no
he
Lance took
he
his
gets
minutes.
like-
I mean, Larry Nance took his minutes.
He probably gets 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But I think that's why because
Let me look
he
at that,
deserves
bro.
better.
He really said, who?
You guys let Lonnie Walker go. Lonnie Walker
Yeah,
went
I
to
mean-
Brooklyn.
He going closer to home. Hey, Lonnie, we respect you for what you did in that one game. Much love. But, you know what it is. It's a business, my guy.
So let's talk about Gabe Vincent first.
Gabe Vincent.
How do you feel about giving up Dennis to go get Gabe Vincent?
Gabe Vincent, 3 years, $11 million a year. He's a shooter in a sense.
Average is 9.
That's why I said you can put it either in quotations or parentheses in a sense because
I think he makes smarter plays. I think he's in terms of what you guys may want in your point guard, he's not anxious.
I mean, put it like this: you get him, he's 27.
Yeah.
You catch him for 3 years, so you gonna catch. He's in the midst of his prime. So let's say he gets a little bit better. He starts averaging about 12, 15.
Yeah.
Now, does he start now? I don't know if he starts. I don't know yet. I can't answer that. See me in preseason? No, during training camp, and we'll see. Cause I feel like D-Lo be like, hey, bro, I'm not coming. Even though I only got a 2-year deal, I'm not coming off the bench. Like I want to start. So I feel like there's gonna be some competition there. You feel me?
I feel like Taurean Prince was the sleeper agent in all this because like you guys got a guy that plays defense, got a
3-and-D, classic 3-and-D.
Yeah, and he's not another person that's not too hungry for the ball in terms of he doesn't need the ball in his hands to score.
Man, shout out to Taurean Prince, man.
Absolutely. Jackson Hayes.
Yeah,
I think that's the one that y'all really got as Laker. I'm not a Laker fan, but as Laker fans, I think that y'all will see that Jackson Hayes is super athletic, and I think you guys are going to see a lot of production from him in terms of the pick and roll and defending the basket. Like I think his block numbers are going to go up, and you guys can probably expect, depending on how many minutes you give him. I see 11 and 8 in his future.
He'll be backing up AD. He might be playing alongside AD.
Why don't you start them both?
I don't know what I don't know what coach got in his bag, man. He might. They can go big. You can go Braun, Ryu, AD, Hayes, D'Angelo.
Yeah.
You want to get funky, throw in Cam, so then like now LeBron's your point, you know what I mean? Like you get to surround him with shooters.
Cam Reddish was also a Laker now. So I feel like when Cam first came in the league, we expected more from him, and I feel like the Lakers are taking a chance on him. Like they're expecting him.
He's been on like 3 teams.
I want to say Atlanta. I could be wrong. He's in Atlanta. He's in Nick.
Right, he's been all over, bro.
But I feel like
He gonna get his.
you guys are expecting a breakout from him.
Yeah.
But it's the starting five that I would like to see with the team that you guys have, because I expect that you guys are going to make more trades, is I think you got Jackson at the 5, you got AD at the 4, LeBron at the 3. I think you put D'Lo at the 2, and then you start Gabe Vincent, and then Austin Reeves will probably come off the bench. But seeing as how y'all cashed him out, y'all might want him to start. So you guys might shift Gabe Vincent to the bench and have Austin Reeves at the 2 and Gabe at the 1. Yeah. And D'Lo at the 1. But I think the Lakers need to make a few more trades, but I definitely think that it
lost Troy Brown Jr. and
gets you a few more W's. Yeah.
Money. Everybody else stay. So we still got some money to spend. It's not over with, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like another 3-and-D type cat or somebody that can shoot threes.
I feel like Houston is making a little push.
For what?
They got Fred Van Vliet, Dylan Brooks. They also went and they got
Come out. Dylan Brooks?
Yeah. They cashed him out. They gave him 80.
See, kids, this is why by watching programs like this, you can learn valuable information that if you just work hard and keep your nose to the grindstone, eventually your hard work will pay off.
I think
it don't matter who you like. It don't matter how you call LeBron a certain expletive that we will not use on this show. But it just shows if you a dickhead, you can still make it somehow, some way in the league.
I think Mr. I Poke Bears is a good defensive pickup. I think you don't really look for him to score. He's good for 12. He's a good clamp. In his personal life, he has some questionable activity with trannies, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I think Jock Landale from Phoenix, I think he showed a little bit of his worth in the playoffs when he actually was being semi-productive. I don't,
4 years.
I'm not a fan of Jock. He don't
32.
really. He don't really.
He's a backup point. He's a backup center.
I mean, definitely behind Jabari and Kevin Martin Jr. Like, you're not taking 8 minutes. You definitely going behind them.
I mean,
but Jeff Green from Denver, Uncle Jeff, that's a good pickup.
1 year.
I'm not.
He's there for veterans.
I will say this, that it bums me out that like people get championships and then dip. Like
Bruce Brown to where'd he go?
Indiana.
Oh, he went for the money. And he went to go out there and fish. Shout out to the folks in Indiana. Shout out Gary. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like
Afghanistan, you feel me?
At least with Fred VanVleet, he got the ring first and then went to the money. But like
H-Town.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see some more trades in terms of Houston. But
Fred VanVleet and Devin Brooks, I don't think that's enough, my guy.
So I think they're good pickups because I think you get Fred VanVleet at the 1, you get Dylan Brooks at
3,
the 3, and then you got Jalen Green at the 2.
Oh, hold on. They still got him and Kevin Porter.
Yeah.
They got pieces, so it's like, why would you? So somebody's gonna get moved.
Kevin Porter, I think Kevin Porter's injury prone, so they just so Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green.
Right. Jabari, Kevin Porter,
Ooh.
Dylan Brooks. You know
So
what I'm
wait.
saying? That's
Fred
a lot,
VanVleet,
bro. Yeah.
Jalen Green, Kevin Porter.
And old boy they just drafted, young, is it Amen? The Thompson twin.
Oh.
Bro, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy.
To start?
I feel bad for him because he seemed like a solid kid, and you gonna put him in the locker room with Dylan Brooks? Hey man, that's a foul. That's foul, cuz. That's foul. But you know what they got? You got Udoka in the locker room. Oh, they gonna be thugging.
Coach get bitches
They gonna be
because
thugging out.
if you
Houston,
can
bro.
cheat, black men don't cheat.
They
If
don't.
you can
There's no evidence.
get into entanglements and you leave me alone, you get whores, sir. I'm
Hey, bro.
impressed.
Hey, bro.
That's Coach get bitches.
Hey.
Coach get bitches.
Bro.
So,
And they say black man can't jump. Hey, Houston gonna be crazy. That's a lot of pieces, bro.
so what?
That's a lot of pieces.
So I gotta see the starting five. So Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Kevin Porter if he's healthy by the start of the season.
Right.
Damn.
See what I'm saying? That gets
Hold
tricky,
on.
bro.
Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green.
Kevin Porter Jr., Jabari Smith, Dylan
They got
Brooks.
Dylan coming off the bench? Is that
Hey,
what we think?
For $20 million a year, why not? I'll come off the bench. I'll be like, you know what? Y'all signed me, but check out all this young talent. I'll just come off the bench.
Fred
I was going to
VanVleet.
play 20 minutes, 25 minutes a game.
There you go. Okay.
But I'm going to have like 18. He got to
So
go
Fred
crazy.
Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green,
Don't forget the rookie.
Kevin Porter.
That's crazy, bro. I feel that's
You think he taking somebody's spot?
ooh, young fella.
Amen.
He got to get some tick though.
Amen.
You feel he got to get some.
Hey, that shit writes itself. I hope the PR people,
You feel
and
me?
when he's getting buckets, they be like, Amen.
You feel me?
All right. All jokes aside, Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., Jabari Smith Jr., and my guy, Aspen.
Right, Sims, bro. That's a lot.
They
Hey,
might
low-key,
they might
bro.
they might make a little push. I'm gonna say 8th seed, 7th seed,
Nah.
higher.
Okay, here we go.
Higher?
Negative. And they got
Oh,
Josh.
playing. You're saying
and they
playing?
and they got Josh Christopher. Hey, Josh Christopher. Hey, bro. Let me keep the game with you, bro. Hey, hold on. 2 years, 4 years. Hey, he got paid, bro. Hey, check this out, man. Keep hooping. Your time gonna come. He like a shorter Nick Young. Minus all the craziness, but he get buckets.
So you're saying playing? You're saying they're making a plan?
Fred VanVleet,
Jalen Green.
Dylan Brooks, Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green, Jabari Smith. There you go, right there. I just give you. That's your starting five.
So say it. Who you think gonna be the starting five?
Oh, starting five.
Jalen Green. It's Fred VanVleet 100%.
Yeah, he's not. He didn't come there to sit.
Yeah, Jalen Green
He there
is
to
your
play.
2. Jalen Green is your 2. They finally getting him like.
Putting him okay. Yeah, Dylan Brooks coming up. Well,
Yeah, Dylan Brooks got to come off the bench. Kevin Porter Jr. If Kevin Porter Jr. is healthy, they're starting Kevin Porter Jr.
he'll be the 2 guard.
He'll be
You know, he
the
remind
3.
me of low key. Like I wish, and y'all know this. If y'all do go in the archives, look up the Houston Rockets when they had Stevie
Alfred Sengun
Francis,
is nuts though. Go ahead.
Stevie Francis, and Catino Mobley, bro. When they used to hold it down for Houston. That's why I thought Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. was gonna get light. But then
I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to burger bet that that's the starting five. Alperen Sengun
at the 5.
Yeah. Jabari Smith at the 4. Kevin Porter Jr. healthy. If he's healthy,
right,
he'll start. And then Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet. I'm almost 100% sure.
3 guards, a stretch 4, and a big.
Yeah. But that I got him 8 seed, 7 seed
in the West.
Or the play-in. They'll at least make the play-in.
I don't know, bro.
You don't think? No.
I don't know, bro.
Which you got them in the play-in, or you got them not even?
I don't even have them. I see them back in the. I mean, hey, Fred might, get them right, but I don't see that. Hey, feel like this. Show me, bro.
Jalen Green averages 20, but he turns the ball over a lot.
Man, give me a team in the West that's finna just disappear. It's finna drop. It's finna fall off the map.
Now, when you say drop, like you mean
like they're not gonna make the playoffs.
Like they were successful and they
right. Like how Dallas disappeared this year.
That's literally the team I was gonna tell you.
But they disappeared already, so they don't count.
Oh, you want a new team that's gonna disappear?
Right. They re-signed Kyrie so they can sell jerseys.
I gotta see what Denver does. I gotta see what Denver does because Bruce Brown and Jeff Green were important pieces to that playoff run. So I gotta see who they recruit. But a team
that just falls off, bro.
Depending on what happens with the Dame situation in Portland,
they make playoffs. I'm saying Minnesota. Minnesota's a trade away from dismantling, and they're gonna have Anthony Edwards is going crazy. He gonna be pissed.
Well,
but
the guy that changed the game, Karl Anthony Towns. Depending on where he goes.
Hey, Carl, man. Look, I respect you as a hooper. Like,
I think he's funny. I think that I needed that little chuckle.
But, hey, I mean, you won a 3-point contest. I think that's what he's referring to, saying like, I think we're at the point now. I know that's not fair. I know it's not fair. But I think he's just using that as an example, saying that I've changed the game. Now that we're at the point where big men can participate in 3-point contests and win. Coming. I know
we all know Dirk Nowitzki.
We know him.
Started that.
But he didn't win a 3-point contest.
He won a championship.
That's a fact. So
yeah. So
if
anybody changed the game, it's Dirk. Dirk made it available where the concept of a big man shooting a 3-point shot wasn't far-fetched. Because there was a time when Dirk was doing it and they were like, oh, Dirk's just an anomaly. Nobody else can do that. Mm-hmm. And then when they seen that it was effective, they were like, here, big fella, try shooting this.
What about Memphis?
Zebo?
I'm talking about
or Mark.
I mean, okay, I apologize. I mean, in reference to a team that would just fall off. What about Memphis? It was number 2. I'm talking about going falling off number 2 to the play-in type situation. Unless they're gonna let D-Rose, Guns N' Roses go crazy, right? Hey, patent pending, pay the man.
It wasn't even me, but
it don't matter. We patent pending, you tell me.
I don't think they're gonna see the success that they saw with Ja, but Marcus Smart fits very well into their culture. He plays defense. He gets dirty.
They're gonna win. I think it's them. It's either them or the Clippers.
I gotta see what the Clippers are gonna do with Paul George.
Well, Paul George is gonna come to his
Boy
senses.
Georgie Porgy.
Hey, Georgie.
Yeah, I gotta see what goes on with that. But I think shout out to Desmond Bain. Desmond got paid.
Yeah.
Desmond got paid. I be trying to tell people Desmond Bain is him.
Shout out the Mountain West. If they hadn't messed up, they would have been able to keep TCU, Texas Christian University, within the Mountain West. and that'd been another player that'd been part of the Mountain West lineage of coming out, but y'all let that go. So I think y'all should allow us to be like consultants to your league, so we can help construct fair, balanced competitiveness across the league, and where everybody can succeed. Holler at us. Shoot an email.
I think the more I think about it, you lose a little bit of your score because Jaws gonna take his 25 leave of absence, and hopefully he picks up a book, gains some common sense, reflects on his life for real.
Hey, job, man. Come to Vegas, man. I got a couple people that can get you right, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that. Then you can be out here and be a proponent. Cause I really think that the league is not upset that you have a firearm. I think they're upset with how you display the firearm.
Facts.
I think if you was at like a range or at a controlled event and displaying your talents in that field, I think it'd have been looked at a little bit different. But when we in the back and you banging whatever you listening to and you flashing your little water gun, it just doesn't set a good precedent. But come holler at me, man. We're gonna get you right.
I think, to answer your question, I don't think the Grizzlies are gonna tank because Marcus Smart is. Actually, you know what? You know what? Tyus Jones. I forgot y'all gave Tyus Jones.
Yeah,
y'all gave up Tyus Jones
they
to the Wizards, and y'all have no backup point guard. So you're right. They might take a little.
I think your team might make a jump, bro. All y'all missing is a point guard, and you called. Didn't you say Chris Paul?
Yeah.
To the Spurs.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna second that move. I think that's where you need to go, Chris. That's a squad, bro.
Yeah. That's perfect for you.
That's
you love
really,
pick and roll.
Yeah, bro.
The tallest dude in the league plays over there.
Get him paid.
You can pick and pop. You can pick and roll. I would really like to see you in the San Antonio jersey.
Chris Paul, if you wanna play another 2 or 3 years, 4 years. I mean, I know you're the president of the Players Association, so I'm not saying that money is an issue. And I think he want to get his chip, bro. But do you get it in Golden State? Now, if he wins in Golden State...
No.
Let's just say hypothetically he wins in Golden State.
No. Well, I don't even want to play the hypothetical, but go ahead. I'll listen to it. I'll listen to this fantasy.
Let me put this roster up real quick. Let's say hypothetically, somehow, some way, Golden State just goes crazy. Steph Curry's averaging 40. Clay's averaging 25. Chris Paul's averaging a double-double. He's averaging more assists than he is points. And somehow,
Thank you.
Our
show was waiting. Like, what is he going to average?
I'm trying to draw a realistic picture.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Steph's averaging 40. Clay's averaging 25. Chris Paul averaging 15 and 12. Wiggins come in, give you a dub. Draymond give you 8 and 8 and lead the league in technical fouls again. No, never mind. They have 9 players on roster right now.
Can I explain why Chris Paul is not, in my Kendrick Lamar voice, he is not their savior?
Just look at these numbers real quick. I was going to look at these numbers up. Just go from Draymond up. That's nice, bro.
Shout out to my boy Ivory Thews. I told everybody that Draymond was worth $100 million, and that's exactly what they gave him. Just saying. On a side note.
No, that's fast.
Just on a side note. I said he too much of a Swiss Army knife for them to let him go. They will let Jordan Poole go before they let Draymond go.
You see what happened.
But let me just explain something. I'm like, you know what? They still have Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo went to the Knicks. That just makes the Warriors
that much more.
They literally play run and gun. As soon as Chris Paul gets on the court, he's messed up their entire offense because he's gonna bring up the ball. He doesn't run. Chris Paul don't run.
He can move the ball faster though.
He don't run.
He moves at a brisk pace. He's the spokesperson for State Farm. How fast do you want him to move, sir? He does insurance commercials. Let's just call it what it is. He's at that point in his life. He's not selling cars. He's selling car insurance. Lifestyle changes.
If the Warriors get another guard, because you only have two. You only have Chris Paul and the babyface assassin and Steph Curry. If they get another guard that can, because maybe they do want somebody that can slow the game down for them and actually draw plays outside of Clay and Steph's mess around, the run around, the mess around, whatever you want to call it. But they need another guard, and the root of your question is Chris Paul getting in the ring with the Warriors? No, not until some more trades are made.
It's okay. He'll probably get moved again.
I'm counting on it.
You can't have 5 players making in excess of $100 million on your team.
So Indiana just cashed out Tyrese Halliburton.
What's the young fella getting?
200.
Iowa State Cyclones in the building. 6'5", undersized guards in the building.
First off, Tyrese Halliburton is him.
Yeah,
I like him. He averages 20 and 10. So like I get why they paid him and why they want him to stay.
5 years.
Indiana. Yeah.
Hey.
The only thing I don't like is his stationary 3-point shot. It's weird to me, but it drops. It does drop. So, but Tyrese Halliburton as a guard is great, and he get a little flashy. He get a little flashy with the dimes. They brought him Bruce Brown Jr. They brought him.
That's crazy, bro.
And they brought him O'Shea from Boston. He didn't get a lot of run in Boston. He came third stream, O'Shea.
They got Obi. He got Obi too. Obi Toppin's in
Oh, yes. I'm actually really glad.
Somebody got me a cup, bro.
I'm actually really glad that the Knicks traded Obi Toppin to the Indiana Paper. I just feel like every time I say his name, you have to say pause. Obi Toppin pause. I'm glad that he got traded to the Indiana Pacers because he's very athletic. He has a decent 3-point shot and he runs. So you know what's crazy is that like his dad had the same mouse that he got. So like it's hereditary. Yeah, but his dad was like a street ball player. But anyway, Indiana. I'm expecting Buddy Hield and.
Do we finally get him? Does he finally? Hey.
I will say this: if you guys get Buddy Hield and you get tell me the center name. I have a brain for it.
What's that?
Miles. If y'all get Miles Turner
No,
and Buddy Hield,
we can't get both of them. If we get both of them,
who would you want? Miles. You want Miles. You want Miles. You want Miles Turner.
But I like shooting. It's LeBron. This is it.
I ain't gonna lie. If y'all get Buddy Hield, it'll as a Laker fan, it'll reduce your stress.
Yeah.
Because you guys will actually have 3-point shooters.
Just throw it out and you're gonna catch and flame.
Who I think would be better for the team? Miles Turner, Anthony Davis?
That'd be
LeBron James?
First of all, that 3-headed monster of Miles Turner, Jackson Hayes, and Anthony Davis, I'm content with that. But I still like shooting, bro.
Hey man, I get it. If you want, Buddy Hield, I'm expecting Buddy Hield to get moved.
Miles is more affordable. You feel me? But Buddy is like, Buddy got that yap, and Buddy's at that age, bro. Buddy's already there.
Buddy Hield is a phenomenal player. I don't want him to go.
Oklahoma.
I don't want him in a Laker jersey, but he would be dangerous over there.
He's already worn the colors.
Don't do this. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
But
that's cool, bro.
Yeah,
free agency is crazy, as y'all can see. There's stuff going on.
Max Strus went to Cleveland. They gave him 60. I don't think he's worth 60, but
Hey,
he made a good playoff
a
run.
business move. Yeah, a business move.
And
I mean, hey,
it lets me know that Miami let Max Strus and Gabe Vincent go, that they're actually planning to make some other moves.
they must got some good taxes in Cleveland because in Ohio.
Dante DiVincenzo going to the Knicks. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Is Mikal going, or is he staying in Brooklyn? Because if he
Staying in
goes
Brooklyn.
well, he don't want to bring it back.
George Niang is also went to Cleveland. To those who don't know, he's a quiet defensive guy. He's cool. He's not bad.
Shout out Iowa State once again. Cyclones in the building.
I think Cleveland needs a small forward. They need a small forward. Karis LeVert is not it.
Ricky's gonna retire. So you got Max. Max will be your 3. He can stretch the floor.
That.
He can stretch the floor for Donovan and Darius.
I think Chetty Osman is better than Max Strus. Exactly. Chetty Osman, he's another white guy that does the same thing that Max Strus does.
Well, I don't know who he is.
The Spider-Man
so Max
meme.
Strus.
He averages about 18.
Where he come from?
Cleveland.
He's already there.
Yeah.
They just ain't paying him yet, or they haven't paid him. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Max just came in. 4 years, 63.
Yeah. I think people are picking up people that they're like, well, he's a decent shooter, and then they're like, that's all we need. Go get him. Joe Ingles went to Orlando. I think Orlando.
He's done, bro. He keeps getting shit. I think when he left Utah,
I don't think he wanted to leave Milwaukee. I think that they were like, yo, we just paid Chris. We don't have the funds
to keep you.
And to be honest, I don't think he's gonna be miserable in Orlando. Orlando got a lot of young pieces. All they need is a veteran.
So
they need a veteran and they need a better point guard. Markelle Fultz is cool, but
hey man, leave my man Markelle alone, bro. He's doing.
All I'm saying in the point guard position is, look, you go from Markelle Fultz and then you go undersized to Cole Anthony.
Right, that's scary.
Severely undersized in Cole Anthony. And I like Cole Anthony. Super athletic. Pops is in the league. You got a little bit out of him.
Jalen. They're guard heavy now. That you say
Jalen who?
They got.
Jalen Suggs. He was injured. My apologies. I forgot about that. Jalen Suggs is very good. But
so you go Markelle Fultz. Damn, you're right.
Yeah, you go from Markelle Fultz to Cole Anthony, and then if one of them, then you go to Jalen Suggs.
Gary Harris and rookie.
Don't get me started on Gary Harris.
Leave Gary alone, bro.
Okay.
Leave Gary alone. He had. You know what, Gary? Gary. I put Gary Harris under the category of
Gary.
I put Gary Harris in the same category as like a KCP. Like he
Don't do that.
We had some good runs.
Don't do that.
I fuck with KCP. Excuse my language. I rock with KCP. He gotta chill with us. But my partner, when he was in Detroit, when he came from Detroit, everybody was like, man, y'all better watch out. He have a good couple games. He might do his thing, and then he'll give you 12, 15, 18, 20, and then he'll give you 8 and 4 and 6. Like, that's what Gary Harris. Gary Harris will give you a good 12, 15 one night, and then I don't know. But at least he in the league.
I think Joe Ingles is a phenomenal vet.
They got too many pieces.
To that young core, they got Bobo, they got Paulo Banchero, they got the Wagner brothers.
So who not getting no playing time then?
They got Markelle.
Wendell got to play. So Bobo not playing.
Bobo actually had a full season where he wasn't injured.
Okay, did his thing.
He's not bad. Wendell Carter Jr. is okay. It's the goggles for me, but
can't see.
No, I'm saying I wear spectacles as well,
he gives that real Horace Grant vibe.
And I may do that just as a vintage.
Invest
in some goggles.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Get some focus, bro.
I like the appearance of it. I think I think people look at you like a scrub, and then like,
You bust their ass.
yeah.
And then you tell me, I bet you didn't see that coming.
It writes itself. That's hilarious. I think with Joe Ingles as one of their vets, maybe you make the plan. Maybe. It's nothing impressive. Derrick Rose went to the Grizzlies along with Marcus Smart. We all know Derrick Rose is not ever going to see the floor. Well, he might in the first 25 games that Jaw's gone. He might, because they have nobody else other than Marcus Smart. So
have a backcourt him and Marcus Smart, basically.
yeah. So God save the Queen. I don't want him to get injured again. Tarian Prince is. We already talked about that.
Jordan Clarkson staying in Utah extension.
Wait. Pat Bev to the Sixers.
Oh.
You know, but you know what that lets me know, that since Pat Bev is already a Sixer, that lets me know that James Harden is gone. And did you know they also they're planning on moving him.
So where he gonna go? Where does he want to go now? He gonna go to Washington. He gonna go to Washington.
If he's smart, he would go. I don't know. I'm tired of super teams. I don't care where James Harden goes. Respectfully though, James Harden averaged almost a triple double this season, and nobody talked about it. And he didn't make the All-Star team. But I see you. That's our time. Tune into our next episode. We'll have more free agency updates.
For real.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
You know the rest.
Fly Kid Nick on IG, for reals.
Till
God
next
save
time.
the Queen.
You feel me?